The Springfield Armory Saint Edge, let's check it out. Springfield Armory introduced the Saint at the end of 2016. It was really just a standard AR-15, but using Springfield Armory quality. Then they introduced, the end of 2018, the Edge. This is a complete departure from the original Saint. This is the pistol, and there are, again, a lot of cool features, and we're going to check it out. Now, one thing about the Saint Edge is this is actually an upgraded version of the regular Saint. They still offer the Saint. It's just a basic AR-15 rifle. So there are a lot of features on here that you're not going to see, and it does really kind of move it up into more of a premium style AR-15. Now, of course, this is the pistol. It does come in the rifle form as well. So first thing let's do is make sure the gun is unloaded and the chamber's empty. Now, I actually got the Saint Edge because I was doing a holiday gift guide on GetZone.com. So this was a very early model. And one of the things that did not come with it are the backup sights. It has some really nice flip-up backup sights, front and rear, that are from Springfield Armory. And they were not included here, but they will be included on the standard Edge. And I do have a Trijicon MRO on here, but that is not included. And it does come with a standard PMag, but one of the big things about the Edge is it has a 70-75 T6 aluminum machined lower, which is billet. And of course, you get some really unique configurations. You have relief cuts, and you can see that it is an ambidextrous safety. You do have a cut here. We have finger grooves at the front. And this is a really nice piece, and of course, Springfield Armory Edge engraved into the receiver. And then it's mirrored, of course, on the other side. The trigger guard is integral, and it does have relief cuts. And the magazine well, it's beveled, so you can get in your big old PMags. It has a forged upper receiver that's 70-75 T6 aluminum. And the top rail is T-marked. We do have an extended charging handle, and it is a BCM gunfighter. And we have a BCM Mod 3 grip with a small compartment underneath. Now, the handguard is a proprietary Springfield Armory handguard. It is M-LOK. One thing I do like is that they've done away with this rail section. So it lightens the weight, but yet you have the rails where you need them. The barrel is 10.3 inches in length. It's 1 1/8 twist, and it is a chrome moly vanadium barrel. And you do have the A2 bird cage. It does have a hand stop at the front of the free float handguard. Now, it has a pinned adjustable gas block. It's called the multi-mode, and that way you can switch it out, especially if you want to put a suppressor on here. Just gives you a lot of capability. The barrel is black nitride finish. Now, the Edge does have the Maximum Defense CQB brace. And of course, you have a little small lever on the side. It just makes this very collapsible. And of course, the tube itself is also proprietary to the Maxim pistol brace. We have 2 QD points on here as well. One of the things about a pistol brace is you can shoulder it on occasion, but if you want to shoot it with the brace as it's intended, you can do that. Also, you can put this on your cheek. And this, to me, is one of the most effective braces out on the market. I want to thank Fiocchi for sponsoring the ammunition. All made right here in the USA. Good quality stuff. Now, taking the Saint Edge pistol down to the range in this little small package, it just makes it a lot of fun. But then with the upgrades of the handguard, it's super thin. I love how light it is, taking that section off at the rail. It really hits those high spots, the places that you really need a rail. And then, of course, on the sides, you have M-LOK all the way down with the BCM grip. And then, of course, that brace. This is, to me, one of the best braces on the market. And in 5.56, you know, the recoil is just really light. No malfunctions at all. I mean, it just ran. And you know, it was just an upgrade to the original Saint, but there are a lot of great features to this firearm.
Hard to stop pulling the trigger, it is, isn't it? That's all right, we got plenty of ammo.
Now let's take a look under the hood. Now the trigger is a Springfield Armory modular match trigger system. It's a short reset and it is a single stage trigger. This is a really exceptional trigger, and another thing that really differentiates it from the standard Edge. Now as far as the trigger goes, it is a single stage trigger and it is right there. It is super crisp. Reset. Right, man, that is super short. And then back on it. We're going to check the trigger pull weight with our Lyman trigger gauge from Brownells. 4 pounds 3 ounces. 4 pounds 5.2 ounces. 4 pounds 6.3 ounces. Now the lower receiver also has the Acutight tension system, and this increases the fit between the upper and lower receiver. Now this is the Springfield Armory Enhanced M16 bolt carrier. It has a melanite finish on it. You can see it's got different type cuts, and it's really a nice piece. Properly staked gas key, has Saint right here on the carrier. The bolt itself is 9310 steel, which is superior to mil spec. It's been HPT and MPI tested, and that just means high pressure tested and magnetic particle inspected. It's been shot peened, which means it's been bombarded with small particles to harden the metal. And so the bolt carrier is really an exceptional piece in itself. And guys, I've just wiped this down. We have put over 1,000 rounds through this rifle, and it's still just beautiful. It's 24.5 inches in length. It weighs 5 pounds, 15.8 ounces with a magazine brace, just like you see it here. So it's definitely a small package. Guys, with a 70-75 T6 upper and lower receiver, and of course the lower is a machine billet piece. We have our match trigger, which is really crisp. Maxim Defense pistol brace. Our BCM gunfighter with the free float handguard and the adjustable gas block. You know, this just has a ton of features, and of course obviously the bolt is a huge upgrade. And so when you add all this together, this is well above your average run-of-the-mill AR-15. And really that's one of the things that the original Saint was really competing with, is just your standard basic AR. And so the manufacturer suggested retail is $1,559, but market price, I've seen it anywhere from $1,400 to $1,450, just according to where you're buying it. And yes, that is a much more expensive AR than a lot of your basic ARs. But guys, a lot of times just the triggers themselves can run $250, $300, and of course the Maxim brace and a lot of the other features. It doesn't take long really to add up and to really make a huge upgrade with these rifles. Guys, my first experience with the Saint Edge was because of the Christmas gift guide at GetZone.com. We did feature the Saint Edge in that review. And I'll tell you what, since that time, we have shot, again, about 1,000 rounds through this pistol. And it has just performed very well. It has a lot of great features, and you know, we've gone over those. So I think really if you're looking for an AR-15, I think this would be a great choice. It's definitely a cut above, and it's got a lot of premium features that you're going to pay a lot more for. And I want to thank Springfield Armory for sending the Edge for this test and evaluation. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. The upper receiver, of course we've had a couple of,
The battery crap out on it again? Yeah.
There really wasn't that much innovation.
Oh
Okay, Mr. Ellison, you're just kind of cruising around there.